So I've never done a video like this before where I go with patch notes with the game playing in the background, so if this goes wrong, I'm sorry. But we got patch notes for the Pompey update, and this is huge. There's 15 bit pages here. We don't need to look at it all, but we'll look at what we get. So, let's start, shall we? Civil War has been reworked to be based upon the disloyal power base versus the total power base of a country. Each character have a power base depends on their holdings, commanding units, wealth, tiles, governorship importance, etc. This value is displayed in overview, character listings, and characters and family view. So that I know is in here. You see, yeah, power base. You can also look here. It'll show you, hey, this is the power base of the country. This is how many rebellious. There we go. That's a good one. That's really nice. So now you can see how rebellions are going to happen. I will apologise. I'm not. Okay, this. Let's make this a bit bigger just so everyone can read it. So I'm struggling with it, so I want to. Stability has been reworked. It's no longer be based on a scale of -3 to +3. Instead, it ranges from 0 to 100 and gravitates naturally towards 50. Stability below 50 will give pounds to unrest, happiness, and loyalty, as well as lowering the thresholds for civil wars and rebellions. Stability above 50 will benefit research, commerce, population growth on no longer, and will make the thresholds of civil wars and rebellions higher. If I can stop clicking the audio. So, what's that mean? Well, now, that has had a major overhaul. You now see what the max pop interface is. It will no longer naturally go above this, which, from what I've heard, but I'm not sure how it's going to work when you take slaves above that. So that's something I'm going to pay attention to. But this is actually a major overhaul. This is freaking awesome. One of the biggest complaints in the first place was that you couldn't tell what the population max of a place was. This makes it so much easier. Like, I can just look at a gun and go, okay, this max population is 23. I need to make sure it's organised towards this. It's so much better. Like, I can't argue with this. This is freaking awesome. So, yeah. That was meant to be stability, though. So, if we look here, stability is 0. It actually doesn't say what bonuses you get, but if you sacrifice the gods, you get a monthly gain of 0.2. If we sacrifice once, we don't live. Nope, that's not what I thought. Button, was it? See, this is why I don't do these types of videos. Because I'm sat here trying to find a button combination that makes it work. Nope. I'll eventually have this figured out. Nope. Shift. Nope. Alt 2 1. No, shift 2. Nope. Nope. See, this is why I don't do these types of videos, because I don't know where the hell I'm looking at these things. Oh, I really shouldn't laugh. It's my keyboard set up wrong. Yes, of all things, I'm going to look at my keyboard is set to the right nation. Hoi. Yeah, set for English United Kingdom. Oh well, we'll wear that another time. Probably better showing that in thingy. I will eventually forget what this is. I'm going to. Yeah, it's my life mission. Line. Meh. Well, I'll show you another time, but you can. We've got a gain going. Let's just let it tick and then just. We'll come back to it in like a month. Hey, a marriage. Hey, a marriage. Yeah, I know. I've got a lot of these to sort out. It's gonna be painful to get to. This is actually there, right? Yep. So pop growth, legitimacy, research points, thresholds. That's actually really good. So I will give them that one, which I hadn't had to take a moment because I think I've revealed stuff. Can you stop moving over here, please? I am trying to get to the window. Okay, so next on our merry list of wonders is increased stability in the long instance, which has shown that added coastal and river terrain fit types for naval combat. This is a big one, and I'm accidentally showing it with this guy. We can now sail through like the Nile, or rivers in general. So I can sail all the way up here, I believe. Maybe that's a bit too small. Yeah, it's a bit too small. We can sail into the Indian Ocean. Which, that is massive, because now it's just one ocean, as opposed to two oceans. If you don't get how big that is, you have to maintain two different fleets if you wanted to have a war going over here and then back into Europe and areas. So, now it's just one major fleet to guard all of it. Also, wow, there's a lot of ships. That must be the Greek stuff. So yeah, that's a major plus. Which, we'll get back around to later. Next, population capacity now dictates how many pops can live in each city. Population capacity is primarily increased by things like climate, rivers, ports, but it's also possible to increase through building granaries in a city. A city over capacity will get penalties for no population, but no city will grow over its cap naturally. Most things that previously affected population growth would now instead affect capacity. This is a major thing. And I love this update mostly for this. Because this is so good. So good. I can now see what the max pop is. That is so helpful. We can now see what the granary give you a population max of +5. You have no idea how good that is. No idea. I love this. For that alone. That makes this so much easier. Like, I can now just look and see this has a max pop of 24. Granaries don't affect growth, they affect pop max, which it took 167 years for a granary to pay off in the first place. That wasn't worth it. That was nowhere near worth it. And now, boom. This blew all that away. You have no idea how happy I am because of that. That one thing alone. I should have also got this. Change the UI. You can now move this. Let's do this. This is so much better. Like, people keep Paradox made an excuse where EU4 was less feature complete when it came out. No, it wasn't. But you've shown you can do this, and it's been a while since it came out. This is one of the things I wanted them to do. Otherwise, I wasn't going for any DLC. This is major. So now we can see everything. We can see what's coming in. We can do everything. That's a major bonus. I won't complain about that. That is so cool. Right, next on my list of wonders. My open office is frozen. There we go. All countries can now convert religion to the high priest of the new religion, and the majority of the free pops in the capital also follow it. Before it was required the approval of the Senate, the monarchists must have 70 legitimacy, and Charles must have the approval of the clan chiefs. So we can now change religion entirely. That's a big thing. Seleucid bloodline traits now give a bit of trickling province loyalty to better allow them to control a far-flung empire. Now, I haven't played the Seleucids, so I can't comment. Like, I don't know what bloodlines are. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. That is actually really good. I might try them at some point. I can tell you how far flung their empire is. I mean, how many cities do you have right now? I think you're the only great power in the world. You're a major power in the world right now, I believe, or something like that. But they have 358 cities and 3,261 pops. And it's not even organised. Like, that's religions all over the place. So that is probably very helpful for them. They're in the appeasing stance. They're trying to avoid war. I can see that being very good. Probably didn't show it. Yeah, just for the benefit of folks. Yeah, they have the blood of Seleucus, which, considering it's Seleucid Empire, yeah, that's a big thing. Unlike the other deity, Seleucus was a person of many components. Yeah. So what, are there other bloodlines out there? There are. So are you all... Oh. Oh! So I guess the idea is that all of these have their own bloodlines. They've all got their own bone... Yeah. So you're trying to work the bloodlines over there to keep them happy. That's actually really helpful. Right, next thing. Seleucid bloodline tree, yeah. All religions now come with their own associated omens with their own effects. This one I can't really show like this, but as you can see, Morale of Armies aggressive expansion, and Mercenary Maintenance is a new one. I haven't seen that one, so I'm guessing that's a new one. Because I can't text, which I can't show you Rome, but considering there's no Blessing on Mars, there's no Discipline one, I'm going to go out on a limb and say, yeah, they've actually got that done. Hooray. I didn't show the damn thing again. Yeah. I've never done this. I need to do slim off. As you can see, like, there's no Blessing on... There's no Discipline one, so yeah, I'm guessing that's the case. I got Morale of Armies, which I don't know why I got Blessing of Armies, not Discipline. Blessing of Armies, Blessing of Heirs. Morale of Armies. Right, so moving merrily onward, and apologies for the screen moving. What's next? Added country specific omens, yep. And specific omen for Hellenic countries following the surface cult. Can't show that one. Every country in the world now has a heritage, providing it with passive benefits and a penalty. Heritage, depending on the capital of the country, can also be specific to other circumstances. So, this one confused me for a bit, but it's somewhat... There we go. Antigonic heritage. Every country in the world has a heritage. This one is forts are worse. Our diplomat up and the siege ability is better. The Seleucids have heritage of Seleucus, which is non-culture happier, royal popularity gain, that kind of thing. The Romans have a heritage of being Romans. Their navies are worse, but they're better with manpower and integration. Macedon has a heritage of Cassandra. So they're not exactly very good in diplomacy, but they can have more relations. I can see that being good. Like, it's kind of nice. I don't know if it is specific to countries, because, you know, that'd be a lot of work to do. I certainly I have one. That's it. Freaking throat issue. Yeah, they're not all unique, but I can't blame them for that. As much as I can say, it's nice to see that they have... There we go, another one. It's nice to see that they've actually got something like this. So, I'll give them that one. That's a good thing. Right. Next. Added country specific yeah, this is basically a list of who's got specific ones. Added the possibility of eruptions for the following volcanoes. That's actually nice, because that makes... before it was like Mount Vesuvius in Pompey... No, the Pompey eruption was just like, hey, this happened. Yeah, what do you do now? But now it's like, hey, it could happen. Ooh. Added storms that can strike at sea, in deserts, or during winter. Storms will cover a number of sea zones or cities, and will deal heavy attrition to present units. While the storm is ongoing, it will be visible on the 3D map. So, I can't really show that one, because there's a storm going on right now. If there is, I will show it, but it doesn't look like it. Nope. Alright. Yeah. Add navigable rivers. I've shown this one, which can be blocked by like straits by navy. Ouch! That actually could hurt. Like the Nile is a big one, because there's always specific routes along here. So I don't know. That feels iffy to me. Then again, if you're in a war with Egypt and the Nile is the last thing defending you, chances are they can go around the Nile. Like, they've got to go far enough south. Yeah, because they can't... Well, yeah. That one's iffy to me. So, I'll give them that one. That's actually a decent one, though. The legitimacy is no longer increased instantly from a button press, but stackable overtime improvement. That seems to be a thing here. Yeah, same with war exhaustion. Now embark and disembark armies while in port, and you have a big enough navy. That's a massive one. That was really annoying, and it was actually a feature that I thought they got rid of in Hearts of Iron 2. So that shows you how old that one is. You had to have the fleet... I think it was Hearts of Iron 2 where the fleet had to be out in the sea to board it. But either way, that's actually a big thing. They did that in EU4, they do that in Victoria 2, they do that in Crusader Kings? No, Crusader... Yeah, no, yeah, they do that in Crusader Kings. You can now view foreign characters in the magic view. I believe you can do that anyway. No, you can't, can you? No. We were at the province view, adding more information, including peer chats. Peer chats of population. Yeah, we've shown that one. It's give me a moment. This is so much better and cleaner. I wish they'd done this before. It's so much better. Like, how can they even begin to say that this wasn't something they should have done in the first place? My one issue now, and it's a minor issue, is I'd like to see another pie chart for each of these. Like, they show it here, culture and religion. But I would love to see it here, so you can see a breakdown of what the religion and culture of that type is in a particular province. I know that would, well, particular city rather. I know that'd be a lot of work and it'd clutter this up a bit, but I think the game would ultimately benefit from it, because right now, like, I've got, let's look for, oh, look at my client states. Let's go with you. Yeah, look how broken up things are here. Like, I can assimilate you into being actual culture group. There we go, that's an example. As you can look, we can promote, we can convert, we can assimilate all over the place. It'd be nice to see it broken down like that. But I know that's going to be a lot of work, so I'm not expecting them to do it. It'd just be a nice thing if they could. Right, you can now tell units to start building roads, and they'll continue doing so as long as you have power, instead of stopping in each new location to wait orders. Finally! That's the biggest thing that's been stopping me making roads. Just literally have to click and go per province. Like, ugh. It takes me to move anyway, so that's just, that's quite annoying at that point. Like, if I want roads, I don't want to have to tell the unit to go one province at a time. That just seems like something they should have done in the first place. Monarchists now have access to an anti-basis unit ability, which lets the ruler boost province loyalty in the province capital where he or she is present. What? The hell? Anabanis. Who's our ruler? Well, it'd be nice if I could actually, So it's Basilius. Yeah, that's where the guy from. Where is... I'm in the wrong thing, aren't I? Oh, no, you are. Prove legitimacy. Okay. Huh. Didn't know that one existed. Province capital here, so... Anabanis. There's a lot more here, that's a great start. Do I have to bake him in an army? Are there any armies in province capitals? Okay. I guess that means that does mean it's a province capital. What am I doing? I have no idea what that means. I guess that's something I have to find out later. Because I have no idea what that means, so I'll come back to that one. Right. Aristocratic republics now have co-councils. Co-councils provide power and attributes where they are better than the primary ruler, and their ruling traits apply to the country along with those of primary rulers. Popularity of rulers is the average of both the councils, whilst corruption is the sum of their corruption. I saw this one over in Rome. It's no longer one ruler, which I can't actually show the co-council. Which is annoying, but hey. This is a big thing. So, if the co-council had better military, better what the devil's it called? Oratory. Then they take that over. Now, this seems like a good idea. You have to keep your co-council in check, and you have to give them popularity as well. So I can see that being good and bad. Consorts. In monarchies, the consort of the ruler will now count as a co-ruler and give benefits to the country in the form of their stats, supplanting the rulers if they are better. Consort of living children will get a tickling reduction of loyalty to the primary heir is not their child. So this is something I can actually show. There we go. As you can see, it's going between us and going who's got the most, him in this, there. If the consort that I have is her, is their primary heir. Sorry, if their primary heir is from the consort, they'll be more loyal, because, you know, loyalty. I can see this being good. I don't know how you'd affect it to get more than one consort, because I don't play, I really don't play this region. 1,000, first son of ruler, that's 1,000. First son of ruler. Third son of ruler. None! Okay, that makes sense. I can see it's being fun, actually. I can see it's being interesting. Right, what's next on our merry list of wonders? Province and city improvements, urban development interaction with cities, using this interaction increase local civilization capacity, as well as civilization growth rates. Urban development interaction. Urban development. Oh, that's nice, actually. I didn't see that. Urban development. That's the one. Pay 100. Yeah, specific. That's gonna hurt. Output is reduced for 2 years. About 2 years. Gain local civilization level and monthly civilization change up. I can see that being good. It'd be useful in places where you're gonna have a lot of civics. You haven't got a lot of research. I can see that also being bad because you're gonna have a mass empire of it. So that's probably best for non-barbarian. No, sorry, it's got to be a script for barbarians. You can now set what unit types your clan retinue should be. Changing your update retinue as well as strength of 0. Clan retinue is the thing for barbarians. So Ascending Eye, for instance. They're loyal to them. I don't know how you set unit types for it, but hey. Add 4 province level investments corresponding to each of the power types. Population outputs and province loyalty for military power. There's lots of civic, local import route to oratory, same religion, pop happiness for religious power. What? I have no idea where I'd look for this. What? 4 province level investments. Am I looking at the wrong thing then? Oh, these! Okay. So... Oh! Ooh. Expensive? Statement. Oh, because, yeah. I can see it's been good, especially this one, actually. Provincial loyalty would be good in places where, like, say, Roma is Carthage. That'd be really good. So, this actually gives you more things to put your points into. So, I hope they've actually changed how points work. Right, let's have a look then. Naval rework. Rework navies to form lines of battle and split galleys into 6 classes with different roles, ranging from light, highly maneuverable with a high chance of attempt to board, to medium, all around and heavy, can only target ships directly opposed, withstand more damage when it has board. Heavy ships are unlocked in some tradition trees. Persian, Indian, Greek can perform special unit abilities to help eject power overseas. Navies can also make use of their own combat tactics and can shatter retreats of friendly port. That would be good. I can honestly say that would be good. Because there's a lot of times when a navy retreats and it'll just go back and forth in 2 provinces. into sea zones rather. So that's a good one. Added Liburnium ship type in light ship. Triremes now belong in light ships. Add Tetra and Hexair. Add Octair and Megapolymine. Added capture port naval ability. What? That sounds awesome. You are Burnham, Trireme, Tetra, Hexu. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that'd be good. And capture port, which is take everyone. So, if a port is unprotected, like, say if this one didn't have a port, actually we can capture it. That'll make transportation easier, so you can just jump straight into the port. Also, while we're here, let's do what's the Navy. That's all 4 of them for you. Okay, I can live with that. That's actually really good. I didn't show that thing again. Well, actually, to be fair, I didn't have to, but I'll show anyway. So we've got Port Raid, which is, you know, you create a breach in one adjacent siege. That's a really good one. For 30 points, that's worth its weight in gold. Port Assault for 75, you reduce the fort level of adjacent enemy port movements by 1. I'm not sure how good this one's going to be. Because from the sound of things, it destroys the forts. I don't know for sure. That's one's going to be tested. But that could be really good for breaking up the coastline, that kind of thing. So you do want to have your forts inland, which makes sense. Slave Raid. It's Navy. Well, that'll be based on the ships. Like, I've got a lot here. So, 4 adjacent ports of slaves that are protected by fewer than 4 fort levels and have population above 5. Not sure how many you get, but 25 points, that could be a good quick gain. Aggressive expansion by 1, additional 1 per port raided. That's not bad. Capture port is literally just capture the port. That'd be very good, because then you can just speed up your fights. You just go in with the Navy, break a port, go in, done, landing. What's next on my list of wonders? Port Raid, we've done that one. Port Assault, we've checked that one. Is remove 1 fort level, okay. Added Naval Range. Naval Range can be calculated from your closest owned port. And any ship that goes out of range will take attrition damage. Heavy ships will take attrition... okay. That's... I get the idea of that one. Ships can now be captured in naval combat. What? They were able to be captured anyway. What? A capture attempt will happen if a ship takes enough morale damage to retreat from the battle. Since light ships primarily take morale damage means they will also get more chance to capture opposing ships. Such chances are also based on chance. Light ships have minus 20% to capture heavies, while heavies have plus 20 capture light. Medium is plus minus 10 versus the other. Capture chance further impacted by Admiral Martial skill and national modifiers. Captured ships join the new owner's navy will not take part in the ongoing battle. Number of captured ships will be shown in the combat report. I thought you captured already. Pirates rework. Pirates can be handed some in your navy and a mercenary tab. Unemployed pirates will go on a raid harming the economy of an unfortified target city before returning to the old home port. Any country can root out a pirate nest using a native ability in enemy territory when at war, or in their own territory they have banned piracy. Okay. Provincial capital is now fixed, so will never recreate naturally unless the city is lost in a war. Provincial capitals can move by player to another city in the same province for cost. See, not one. The capability to release a subject country out of any owned province from the country review. That's a good one. Country capitals then moved for a power cost, so dependent on the difference in population between current capital and siding location. Yeah. Characters can now hold multiple holdings listed by the capabilities, mainly from this. A city can also have multiple holdings, 1 for each 10 slaves present. Unowned holdings can be granted to characters by the state or purchased by them over time. Holdings can also be confiscated by the state, lost to starvation, or lost to a city changes hands, causing a loss of loyalty for that old owner. So this loyalty modifier lasts 5 years per lost holding. Okay. Holding provides owner with income, boosting their personal wealth. Okay, that's fair. This is like character stuff. If more than half of the holdings in a city belong to a character on the rebel side in the Civil War, then that city will defect at the start of a conflict. Spread them out. It is no longer possible to move or promote slaves if it would mean the loss of a holding for a character. That's fair. Ledger. Add the ledger of reports sortable overview of data about the player country as well as other countries in the world. That's taken way too long to get it. There's still country. This is just stuff for ledger. Okay, government interaction. Add the concept of government interactions. Actions you can take in government view that are dependent on your current government type. Monarchy can summon a war council, used about once every 10 years, allowing you to choose a free claim on neighbouring territory at the cost of loyalty of one or more officers. Yeah. So a monarchy can go to get basically a free war for 10 years. Monarchy government interaction, demand oath of allegiance, costing 200 authority and religious power, and yielding 25 air attraction for 5 years. So if you're on the death's bed, you use that. Okay. Monthly government interaction. Monarchy again. Hold games being converted to a government interaction with monarchies and tribes, allowing you to participate in the games. Why would you? Monarchy government interaction, patronage the arts, cost 300 civics. Oops. Costing 300 civics and yielding plus 5% primary culture happiness and 0.01 global civilization gain. Ooh, nice. Per month. So that's really good all over the place. Gotcha. Republics empower the civic faction. Decreases build cost but increases populist influence by 0.25 per month for 5 years. So basically make the Pacific stronger. Make the military stronger, which does discipline. Make the mercantile stronger, which decreases trade route cost. The religious, which is conversions. Power the populist, which decreases monthly corruption and reduces populist faction. What? Sorry, all the others are like, hey, we're going to make this faction stronger. Populist, reduce corruption, make us weaker. What? Tribal lords. Assemble raiding parties, cost 200 and 200. Military and Norway, sorry. Increase enslavement. That could be good. Tribal government interaction. Encourage tribal migration to increase centralization of tribal nation. Cause 5 pops to move out of your realm into a nearby province, preferring empty provinces. Okay. Tribal government interaction. Tribes can make use of the hold games and hold war council. Macro builder. Here we go. The macro builder is to promote, assimilate, convert pops as constructing buildings. Now show the expected return of each action to give you providing better information to decide what action to take. You can also sort your available target cities and these numbers to find the most ideal spot for someone chosen action. If this is what I think, this is something we've been wanting for God knows how long. Yep, that is what I've wanted for God knows how long. That is awesome. And you can also sort by the gain? Yeah. Well, that's cohort. It's alright, we can only see it in this. That's fair enough, actually. What was the other one? Nope, that's it. Okay. Do we need to go further? Game balance, economy. Okay, this is like some stuff that's changed. Like, if you lower commerce, you got a free trade route. Now you just get a free trade route, and if you change taxation, you lose it. Commerce, sorry. Taxation is at 50% less tax. We know how commerce works. So it's primary performance income. Okay. Commerce economic balance is now in how much you get from imports versus exports. That's one I got to show. Because this is actually a biggie. So, commerce is export value versus import value. And if you keep it neutral, you get capital trade rewards. I can see the point with this. I don't know if they're going to explain imports via exports. So, I can see that being iffy. But, it's a good idea. Non-scriptural rules start going up. Morality, check. Electable governments can now be set to have minimum age for elections. Okay. Health now impacts electability in publics. Of course, because you don't want someone to die in the middle of office. Endorsed party net costs up to 50 from 25. Tyranny down from 5 to 2. So it costs more to do and is less of a penalty. Publics can now have one law reducing unrest like other government forms. Okay, I can see why that one's good. Disloyal co-rulers and consorts now increase power cost by up to 25% and zero loyalty up from 0% to 50. Yeah. Okay. Friends of the ruler and monarchy are now strong preference for primary. Okay. Family married to a ruler heir of the monarchy have strong preference. Yep. Yeah, okay. Inspired disloyalty now reduces loyalty. Oh, this seems to be per month to serve. Done. Increases base amount children per couple by +1. What? Okay. Tweak some trades, go with finesse skill. Loyalty now impacts the effect of office holders. That's a good one. Loyalty now impacts how well researchers perform. Loyalty generals, admirals, and governors now dropping slowly by default for major powers and great powers. What? Okay. The loyal and employed characters can no longer be dismissed or imprisoned. Instead, they need to be brought to trial, potentially sparking a civil war. That's a good one. And characters now gain 2 traits to their 3. Check. At least one of the family member that is not the head of the family or always marry. Yay! They'll always have a kid in the family. Boiling tide scenarios, yeah, this is stuff. Change lots of trading costs to ship costs. Change some traditional modifiers, turn back weights of units instead. Clan leaders can get regular cohorts, load to them. Slave and fishing modifiers now have concerns when enslaving. Exiled retinue at strength 0 now expand. Impact from troop unrest. Okay, so you need to limit the size now. Reduce size of clan retinues of their big now, so let's go beyond the slider. Fair enough. Removed orator costs, increased gold costs to 6 times monthly income from fraud veterans. That's fair. Attrition reduction modifiers now applied after cap is applied. Chariots now more efficient against archers and light infantry. %, versus archers, 35 versus light infantry. So really, 35, that's a massive a lot actually. Makes them strong against one part of the Romans. Not sure on that one. War and Peace, A reductions from high A's from -3 instead of -5, so slow day reduction. Tweaked combat prediction to be more accurate. Not sure on that one really. Battle results now have a larger impact on wars, will not always be +1, -1. Thank God. Some war declarations like truce breaking and on no CB was also cause to aggressive expansion. Helps if you can spell aggressive. Sorry, aggressive. Tweak tech ahead of time is multiplied based on speed. Okay. There's now the high on tech speed modifier, increased tech speed. Thank God, now I can see how far behind I am. Tech is now third more costly to get. Reduced feud loyalty, increase from inventions. Reduce benefits, happiness from inventions. This is traditions, so yeah, it's fine. Look, I can't really comment on this lot. It's now finish it for Latin Jews from countries, really. Tripex AC's tactics now available as second edition for Latin countries. To be fair, that's an end game. That's end tier tradition. Like that's bottom of the list. So I can see why I'm changing that one. I guess March of the Eagle's been moved on, considering 10 morale. Yeah, these two are being swapped, I guess. Your own thoughts and feeling goes now saving attrition. That's really nice. Kenji capture now has 1 extra building slot. Roman surroundings now has more farmlands. Hooray! Marketplace no longer boosts commerce income, instead give 10% tax income. Okay, considering how they've reworked commerce, yeah, that makes sense. Provinces are isolated, not adjacent to other provinces of the country, now get some more loyalty. That makes sense, considering isolation. Each road in a city now gives a minor boost to civilization growth. That one works. That is awesome. Each port in a province now adds +1 trade route. How does that work? Like, can you build ports now? Or can you build a port? Doesn't look like you can build a port. So how's that one work then? That's a good research now. Mercenaries are less numerous and a bit more spread out. No longer recruit, mercenaries not recovered. Mercenaries marking home, not marking force. Maintenance group 50%. Mercenary cast no status. Mercenaries that would have been stack wiped now change the charge a disband fee from an employer and leave his employment. That's not fair, honestly. Civilization commerce for pops. Conversion of pops now costs 31. That's a bit more expensive. Unrest no longer causes negative population growth. No spiral of doom. That's fair. Colonization can be done over 2 Z zones. That's nice. So now, Ireland is less of a clusterfuck. Like there's some places you just can't really go to, like colonization, if things go wrong. So like, I think it's here. Over 2 Z zones. I don't know where this would come into play. Considering that's C zones. I'm guessing that's just to help you out around here. like places like Corsica and Ireland. She would have to move them all to one province, which costs a lot, and then go da. Which it hurt, to say the least. So that's speeding that up. Slaves now far more dispute over your empire. Look at the holdings of general. Look at the holdings of generals. Okay, that makes sense. Glass now includes local civ. Precious metals now is now city loyalty. Spice now for citizen output, while dyes citizen happiness. Surplus wood capital is now 50% building speed. Ooh. Barbarian hordes, which are no longer clever enough to use zonal control propagation. Players now use the cultural graphic types of their commander. Barbarians reinforce stress facts from no sieging. Barbarians that fought in battle will never accept surrender. Growing size to given provinces continue tribesmen, which is potential strength in barbarian negotiation. Size of barbarians one state population, particularly tribal population, to account as there always being one cohort per barbarian power. General modifiers, countries now get plus 50 loyalty in all current loyal states when they end up in a civil war or rebellion. Choose one culture happiness for outlawing Judaism minus 10 from minus 25. Integration speed is now. Okay, that's fair. Selling a state now moves your country. This was an exploit. And a fun one. You could used to be able to sell a city to another power, they take it, and then you have a claim, then you go to war from it. So, And this is AI stuff, which I don't really have comment. Interface. Done. Clicking on unassigned tiles notify. Yeah, that's office tab. That's a good one. Add an alert for a connected decision. That's a big plus. Barbarian alert now ignore powerful barbarians. Now getting alert. We have 3 ideas thought. You can actually. It's this. So now you can say, hey, we can do these. So that's actually kind of useful. I don't know how often that's going to come into play, but hey. Simple terrain map that applies terrain types in the ocean, like in river zones when zoomed out. Your map messages now elude long names rather than let them overflow. Okay. New map type in which it's zoomed in for population map mode. Adding red stripe for population with capacity. So basically they won't grow, so that's just telling you. Seagulls now appear around ports as well as potential ports and colonized lands, signifying the potential for port in that location. What? Best place to show is Corsica. So where do we see seagull? So they're saying that's a port. Yeah, that's actually fair. So are there actually any over here? Not just that we haven't got a port in. Or is it just like you go there, you get a port automatically? Like, I'm fine either way. Like, it'd be nice if you could build your own ports, but I can see why you wouldn't. That's a mountain. Yeah, it looks like they all automatically get there. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Alright. So, No, colonization to not be UI, but automatically extending a pop. I can't show that. I'd have to be over in Corsica for that one. Click on the top bar resource, now open the corresponding interface when moving pops. Target pops now sorted by amount of pops in them. Alter game speed plus or minus. Pressing enter now will save the game. Nice. Minimum resolution to 2080p. Wage tooltip in the economy screen is now sorted. Okay. Separated land naval building menus, that's a good one. Split army naval stats in 2 separate tabs. That's actually I can show that one. You can see like cohort and ships. These are 2 separate things now. There's actually just reduced clutter. So this is something they should have had in the first place. I don't know why they didn't. That seems to be a lot of few things in this, just clutter. Where were we? Show change in province values when building buildings. We've shown that one. More details to revolt and civil war. Tooltips, reclaim why. Generals' wages. Added tooltips for when a country is too small for civil war. Clarified governor policy tooltip. Yeah. Useful to purge barbarian strongholds. Wars option I explained at the top bar. Yeah, this is the end. Added mouse panning and focus on combat and setting. What? Place the word rank with rank icon in the diplomacy interface nation list. SUL 4107. So I'm just going to check this one because I'm not entirely sure what that means. Place the word rank with a rank icon. Oh, I get it. Okay. I can see the point in that one. That's fair. That's fair dues. We're getting slowly further and further away. And it's shortcuts! And it's shortcuts for Mercenary View and Macro Builder. Font for hotkey Z. Okay. And both space and pause break. And that's hotkeys. Pause. That's your spacebar font icon tooltip. Yeah, Macro Build's good. Breakdown price costs good. Modding, which I don't go over because I'm not a modder, but hey, woo. Some good things here. Yeah, that's not stuff I can really. Stuff I can go over. Looks like I'm map. Fixation is now in correct rotation and stationary. Added more Greek cities and Silicon Empire. Navigating more river zones. New cities, new volcanoes named. Added named cities, east guys to better fit reality. What? East of Carthage. I have no idea what that's meant to mean. Fix all single pixels and areas being incorrect. Atmospheric fog has been tweaked to be less opaque. Opaque and adapt more assumed level to it. A lot of bug fixes, which they will return, and that's it. So, my opinion right now, if I can ever, thank you. My opinion right now, this is a lot of work. This is a lot that should have been there in the first place. It really should have. There's no excuse for half of this being so late. Now, am I angry that it's taken so long? Yes. Am I willing to give this another go now it's got these? Yes. I am honestly willing to, I guess on the one hand, look away, because it's trying to fix things. It's getting there. But this has been a massive step forward. My big issue now with the macro builder, which, I'll be fair, they're getting there. But mate, I can't see at a glance what things would be. I'd love it if they went into more detail and like did EU4, where you get like a pop-up where it says, hey, this is what I do. I'm not going to hold that one against them, because I'm pretty sure they're getting round to that. I do wish they explained a few things better, but this is a really good start. This is slowly getting there. My one issue now is we've got a lot. This is a good start, and I want them to keep this going. This is the right track. I do want them to develop the world a bit more. Like I do. Like I'm not gonna say go into China. Yeah, sorry. Going to China right now is a death trap. The Three Kingdoms era is probably the worst place for Rome to go to. So I want them to keep in this. I want them to develop this a lot more. Go Crusader Kings. I mean, hell, we've got the map for it. Work more on the interaction between people, because right now it feels like that is a bit of a gimme. Like it's just there. It's like, hey, you've got families. Yeah, but they're not exactly doing anything. Like they're just there. Yeah, there's a lot more to go over, but I'm 50 minutes in, well, 48 minutes in right now, and I'm already coughing up a storm. So, this is a good start. This is where I wanted them to be in the first place. The Avoid Ledger, here it is. Oh, sweet, it's just a legislation. That's really cool. Now, this is a good start. I want them to carry this on, because this is where they should have been at launch. Now, I'm going to give them a second chance. If they keep this momentum going, then yeah, I will be happy to buy some DLC. But that's me. You might disagree. If you do, that's your own opinion. I'm more than happy to say you've got your own points. I've got my own points. I'm not going to say you're wrong. I hope you wouldn't tell me I'm wrong, because it's opinion-based. But the key right now is, this is a good start. They need to keep this going. I'm about to knock over stuff! They need to keep this going. This is a really good base to work from. And it's taken them way too long to get here. But they're finally here. They're finally listening to people. I hope that this is a good sign of things to come. But before, so I don't keep going over the same thing over and over again, I'm going to call it there. So, yeah, I'll see you next time. Have a good one, folks.